2022 has yet to be suitable for the stock market. Nio stock earnings for the second quarter of 2022 is $200.1 million, representing a 14% decrease from the second quarter in 2021. Are these figures an indication to buy, or is it too risky? Find out as we discuss Nio stock down 85%. Time to buy the dips? Geopolitical challenges and regulatory pressures have affected Nio and Chinese stocks in general. They're making Wall Street analysts declare Nio stocks as undervalued by as much as 250%. Nio stocks at some point reached a market cap above $95 billion, which turned out to be great, considering that the company did not expect to make any profits until 2024. Nio was vulnerable during the inflation hikes in 2022 because the company was among the top 20 of Burry's 12 months criteria. Nio is still an outstanding stock to invest in, as it is doing better than it did 2 years ago, although it fell 86% this year. Currently, Nio's stock price is at a ratio of 2 to 6 compared to the automotive industry's ratio of 0 to 8.
The bottom line is that Nio is down 86% so far since January 11th of 2021. This is a stock that thinks it's a crypto? What's going on here?
This made many investors skeptical as they bought out of Nio shares. A Mizuho analyst, Vijay Rakesh, says Nio is advantaged regarding regulatory support, as Nio focuses on the domestic Chinese market. Although Nio is down 86%, it is expected to reach $16.58 in the first half of 2023. We will discuss this later. China's economy is showing signs of economic growth and thus is suitable for Nio, as it will also benefit from the economic growth, and investors will repurchase Nio stock. In Quarter 3 reports, Nio has proven to investors and analysts that their growth streak is still solid, as they reportedly delivered 31,607 vehicles, an increase of 29% year-on-year.
Today is the 1st of October and Nio has announced the delivery numbers for Q3 2022. Let's have a look at them together. Nio delivered a record 31,607 units in the third quarter, slightly above the low end of its previous guidance range of 31,000 to 33,000 units. This was also the fourth month in a row where Nio managed to deliver above 10,000 vehicles.
Their cumulative deliveries as of 30th September were 249,504, which was higher than the 142,036 deliveries made at the same time in 2021.
Incredible.
Aside from Nio making deliveries of 249,504, September year-on-year sales growth was 25.7% for Nio. Let's discuss this later. Investors who are patient and invest in long-term purposes are more likely to buy Nio stocks, as the Nio growth potential is very high. Nio's stock price is expected to reach $16.58 in the first half of 2023 and get to $2.46 at the end of the year 2023. Nio is likely to sell at $19.04, which is a plus 92% increase from March 2022. Nothing in this video should be mistaken for professional financial guidance. Kindly do your research before you invest. Before we continue, remember to subscribe to this channel, as it may be hard to find us again. However, from October 2022, the Nio stock price would rise from $63.10 to $79.07, which is 25%. Nio will begin 2029 at $63.10, then within the first 6 months of 2029, Nio will rise to $64.40 and end 2029 at $65.76, which is about a plus 487% increment. This Nio stock forecast should help investors decide whether to repurchase Nio stock or walk away from it. Meanwhile, John Bogle says, "Don't look for the needle in the haystack, just buy the haystack." Almost all EV companies are having supply chain issues, battery sourcing problems, higher costs, and logistical issues. Slowing auto sales growth in China do not make Nio stock a weak stock. It is still very much considered a growth stock. In September, year-on-year sales growth was 25.7%, a downgrade from the 32.1% in August when EV sales grew faster due to government incentives.
That's sad.
The competition from rival EV companies may also sway investors into not buying into Nio, as Nio is facing competition from China and Europe's new and established EV companies. For example, Nio cars compete against Mercedes EQS and BMW's i4 in Europe. Although these risks exist, the company's market cap is still very high at around $19 billion. Although Nio has fallen about 86% this year, The company's business fundamentals and future growth plans remain firm. This means it is still worth buying, but investors should kindly analyze delving in as there are still market uncertainties. Analysts from Wall Street are still very optimistic that, in the future, the company can bounce back and take over stock market. They believe Nio will benefit from global expansion in the growing EV market. The consensus among analysts is a unanimous strong buy, with the stock undervalued by as much as 250% and a current price of $9 per share. However, analysts expect Nio to post a net loss of around $1.1 billion, which does not look good from an investment perspective. As the market has not been suitable for most companies, investors are probably wondering which stocks to buy now. Looking at the things happening in Meta, will it be a risk or will it be worth buying? Find out in our video, is Meta stock a buy now? Risks and upward potentials. Thank you for watching.